Okay, this is for the parents on how to tie your uniform up. Alright? So, I'm not sure the exact reason why, but the left side always goes on top. Don't know why. I'll have to Google that, maybe explain that. So this is just, you do the old, like you're tying a shoe here. And this keeps the top fastened from falling apart here. So now, as they get more advanced, they'll have a jiu-jitsu top, and the jiu-jitsu top doesn't have ties, and that's because they'll pull a lot of the collars and whatnot, and that will tear the ties. But for the beginner's uniform, it's okay just to keep it fastened. Now, I've been tying the belt this way for years. Probably don't even know how to tie it a different way, but we're going to put on here a couple of different ways to tie, but for right now I would start with this one. I just flush the ends up, and I find the center. Okay? Lift your arms foot. Okay, now you put the center kind of right on the belly button or a little below. You want to find the center, and this makes sure that doing this will make sure that when you finish with the belt being tied, you won't have one side really short and one side really long. So I just do it the same way every time. You can do the opposite if you want, but I always go around the right side first. And I don't keep it super tight. Now there's a difference between I would say a traditional martial arts belt and a jiu-jitsu belt. I prefer the traditional martial arts way of tying a belt. It just looks cleaner. So what I do is I bring that side all the way around, and then I overlap this one onto there. I can let go now. I don't need it. I don't need to keep hanging on to it. And then I bring it around the other side so it looks like it's one belt. Again, this is a traditional martial arts way of doing it, like Taekwondo, Karate, Shotokan, whatever, and it's cleaner. A lot of times the jiu-jitsu guys will have it to where it's twisted and lapped around, and they tie it up under one. I like to go up under both. I like to go up under everything right here in the middle. Okay? And what I do is I keep this a little bit nice and loose here. You don't want to crank it on their waist because they'll move around, and it shouldn't constrict on their belly. But I keep this part nice and loose, and then the bottom part will come up and around. I would say the biggest error people do is they start twisting this up and they get an unclean knot. It looks bad. What I like to do is to make sure that when the bottom one comes up and around, it doesn't twist. And I would say the next biggest error is people will usually tighten it really tight going up and down, and the knot looks unprofessional. You want to go side to side with the knot, and you want to make sure that the top and the bottom are equal. In other words, this kind of looks like fish lips right here. Okay, you tie it nice and tight here. That was Deb's phone. All right, so one more time here. All right, so I flush up the ends. I find the center. I put the center on the belly button. Okay. I bring that side all the way around under his right arm. I trap it. Then I bring the other side all the way around so it looks like it's one belt. Then the side that just came around will tuck up underneath everything in the middle. I kind of make this nice and loose here because this is going to form the knot. The bottom one comes up and around. Nice clean knot. Make sure you're pulling side to side, and it's pretty equal here. Okay? One more time. I won't say anything. Belt. All right, now you guys need to make sure that if your child is 6 and under, that you're tying the belt for them. As they hit 7 or 6.5, they should start tying it by themselves, and by 7 years old, they should know how to tie their own belt. So you get another year yet, Dora. Give me 5. All right, so that's how to tie your martial arts belt.